recently went through a divorce. And ladies, let me let you know, between that child support and that alimony, that shit is unfairly and unjustly set up for y'all to win. That's y'all's hustle. Because the judge ordered me to pay my baby mama $30,000 a month. Now, here's what was crazy about that. We knew for a fact that $5,000 took care of everything. My son's necessities, all the bills and the whatnots. They gave her the other $25 simply because it was available. You pay based on what you make as opposed to what's necessary.
A young woman told me the story about a family member. She knows a guy. They've been married and they have kids in which they've been sexless for years. And he won't divorce the woman because she was a stay-at-home mom. She's never been employed. And that the man lives in his driveway in a RV. This person statistically is in a successful marriage because this is how people judge. I'm telling you guys, there's multiple men like this, but what he's gonna do is ride it out. That's what he's gonna do. And a lot of married men take that decision. I'll ride it out instead of doing the right thing. I'll just leave her, blah, blah, blah. But they get into this agreement, which they know they're going to be screwed on the back end.
I'm never going to get married. I don't want to get married.
Why?
There's no benefit for the man. He only has everything to lose. A man can be completely faithful to his wife, provide, protect, take care of the kids, obviously when he's not working, whatever. And the wife can step out and cheat. And what's the result of that? Man has to pay alimony, has to pay child support, loses his house, loses the cars, loses everything. Why? What's the point? And then, it's a coin flip. Flip a coin if your marriage is going to work. Those are the odds. Those are the chances. If you want to get married, cool. Throw a wedding, put the rings on each other, say your vows, you're married. You don't have to submit nothing with the courts. Yeah.
Die alone?
The only reason why somebody is not okay being alone is because they're not okay with themselves. That's it. Like, if you're not okay being alone, you have issues with yourself that you need to take care of.
Hey, welcome back everybody to the channel. You already know what we do here. Today I got five reasons why men are miserable in their marriages, with a number 6 bonus. Y'all stay to the end to check it out. Shout out to all y'all who watching me. Shout out to all y'all who stopping by the channel. I'ma holler at y'all real soon. Check it out. The first reason why marriage is miserable for men. Number 1, logic versus emotions. Majority of men seem to be very logical creatures, and women are the opposite, emotional creatures. Whenever you're a logical person and you're dealing with an emotional person on a daily, your life becomes stressful because you see things in truth and facts. They see things in how they feel. Maybe, I don't know. With you, it's either black or white. And whenever a man is problem solving and he's using his logic to problem solve, and she's using her feelings to problem solve, it's always gonna create a clash. So that's one of the main reasons why a logical human being and an emotional human being, usually they do not mesh. Now for number 2, women tend to be a little bit more overbearing. And this also has to do with their emotions. She wants to tell you everything that happened at work today. She wants to gossip about her friends with you, her family with you. She wants to talk about things that are really not helping the family unit. She just has a release system where she has to get these things out, right? And by doing this constantly, they become insufferable. It's like, I don't want to hear about that. I could give a damn about what your girlfriend is doing next week and who she's dating now. Like, that's not something that we care about. So whenever they become overbearing, it pushes us to the point where we have to try to find a man cave. That's why most men who are married, they go ahead and try to find a space where they can exclude themselves a little bit just so they can replenish their energy and get back on track. But whenever you're dealing with a woman who is emotional, she's gonna dump a lot of mess onto you that you really don't give a damn about. The number 3 reason why a lot of men are miserable in their marriages. Men seem to carry a lot of the heavy lifting, a lot of the load, a lot of the financial weights in the relationship. But they seem to receive little to no gratitude from the other person. You get what I mean? We are expected to break the bank, spend it all, do it for the family, do it for the wife, but in return, it seems like she is unappreciative of what we're doing. You get me? And she shows it by her nagging, by her complaining, by just being an annoying person to deal with. So most men tend to not be happy in these relationships or these marriages because of how the women treat them. Now, number 4 on the list of why most men are miserable in their marriages is this. And this one is a bit more controversial, right? Some of y'all gonna agree, some of y'all may not. But it's because as men, we are going against our biological urges and needs. Being tied down to one woman has never been a thing of men, okay? We are to produce. That's what we do. We produce and women reproduce. You get it? We lay the seed and then the seed generates in the fertile ground. You get it? So, in this society, in the world as a whole nowadays, they want us to be tied down to one woman. And I get it. There are benefits to that. But naturally, biologically, our urges and needs has always been to have more than one woman. And if we cannot do that anymore, it brings a stressful situation onto our lives where we feel like we're not fully meeting our innate nature, if you get what I mean. I'm not talking about being a dog-ass, dirty dick-ass, loser-ass guy. No, I'm just saying, every now and then, we need to experience other things, other women. And we're stuck when we're married because we have to be loyal and faithful to that one woman. That's all I'm saying. Our biological needs is another reason that makes marriages in today's day and age very miserable. Number 5 on the list, and maybe one of the most important ones on the list, it's the looming fear of us losing everything. The fact that your wife or your woman can wake up one morning and say, I'm bored, I want out, and she can get the home, she can keep the kids, the dogs, the house, the cars, half of your pension, your retirement, your savings, and then move on with another young stud, that could really mess us up. So when you're a man and you're in a marriage, it's like you are constantly walking on eggshells. You get what I mean? Because at any moment, if you slip up, if you go a little too to the left, your wife could be like, oh, I'm throwing in the towel, I'm done, it's over with. And you know what I'm saying? I'm about to basically rake you over the coals, so to speak. So most men are afraid of this. Imagine waking up every day of your life and having to be on your best behavior in order to not give your woman the upper hand to destroy you, to do you in. So when you're in these relationships, when you're in these marriages, that is a looming thought every day. Like, damn, I gotta be perfect for this woman in order for her to not leave me. And guess what? The perfect men never win in the end. But that is number 5 reason why men are so miserable in their marriages. Now, you did not think I was just gonna leave you with 5, right? We have a honorable 6. You heard me right. The honorable 6 of why most men are miserable in their marriages today is because the marriage is a sexless marriage. Women use sex as a tool to get what they need out of you. If they need to keep you in line and control you, they use sex as a means to do that. If they're mad at you, they're gonna give you a month, 2 months off where you can't get nothing. You gotta beat your meat. You know what I'm talking about. Most of you married men, you purple pillars. This is not no knock to you. This is just a warning to the younger guys coming up to understand what is making you guys so miserable in your union with your wives. It is the fact that women are using these as little carrots dangling over your head. Oh, are you a good boy today? Okay, I might rub on it a little bit. Oh, you went ahead and you renewed our wedding rings and you got something a little bit more expensive, more better. Okay, I might give you some punani tonight. Oh, you never forget to throw away the trash at night? Okay, I might give you a kiss on the cheek or on the forehead. They use these mechanisms to keep us in check. But hold on, I thought they wanted a leader. I thought they wanted a man who was going to take care of them and be that brute force in their lives that's going to keep them safe. But it seems like they are the ones that's trying to lead, and they will use sex as a means of leading you. Most men in their relationships are not happy. That's why they said most married men are hooked on corn, if you know what I mean, because they're not getting none. They're the ones on OnlyFans a lot because they're not getting none in the house. And if they do get some, it's just as a reward, not because she's intimately ready for you or excited about it. So that was number 6. I hope you guys pay attention. Subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. I'm gonna keep hitting you in the face every day with something new. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my new subscribers. And I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Be good. And remember, marriages ain't all to it.